All right, fam, it's your boy Cutting Edge 50. Like I said, let us debate one-on-one. You want to get an interview, you want to comment down below, man. I want your participation. This ain't just a watch me podcast. This is something that I want to hear your perspective from it, and we can debate or have a healthy debate one-on-one anytime about the facts. A little bit of history about me. Y'all know I just retired from Georgia Bureau of Investigations. I was director of security, but over 25 plus years in law enforcement, security, DOD, DOS, military. So I know a little bit about the government, security, law enforcement. That's my forte. My other forte is nutrition, fitness, bodybuilding, body chemistry, body mechanics. And I've been a nutritionist, certified nutritionist over the last, it's 2022, almost 13 years. Personal training over 20 years. So that's a little bit of background about me. But as far as when I told people about experimental treatments, you already know the definition of a vaccine and what it does. You know what I mean? We've been taking vaccines for years. You know what I mean? And I think that when I came back from overseas, 2014, I don't know, it was H1N1. I think I was working at the hospital, and I was back in law enforcement security, and I ran the hospital, and they gave us the H1N1 shot, and claimed it worked, this and that. And I think a month later, and I think then they was kind of forcing it too. You don't take it, then you can't work until the next season or whatever the case may be. And this for the nurses, doctors, whoever, they had to take the shot. So we all took it. I said that'll be the last shot that anybody kind of forced me pretty much to take, just for a job or whatever the case. Even though I can always, I have my own private security company, stuff like that. I could always went and work somewhere else. That's not an issue. The issue is just you got to be able to make your own choice. Never have nobody force you into it. So, just because of other people, and we had a good circle, good team that we was working with. We went ahead and took it, but luckily, what happened? You already know. We got an email or letter, or they addressed it. It was a wrong strand that they gave everybody. So imagine that they gave millions of people a shot that didn't do anything for the H1N1, or it was the wrong strand that they claimed. But now today we got all kind of viruses, bacteria, and all this and that. Now a little bit about body chemistry. Now, and it's all dependent on your immune system. How you eat, how you take care of yourself, your fitness level, all kind of stuff. Our bodies is made to fight off anything that we're gonna pretty much get on Earth. That's our body mechanics. The body is an amazing thing. I don't care if it comes to lifting, fitness, running. You even walk 20 minutes, and I guarantee you the next time you walk that same 20 minutes, it's going to be easy on your body. Your body, it's hard to kind of trick your body up a little bit, but it will adjust once it does get comfortable and used to its surrounding. That's how our body works. That's just simple. I ain't got to go into breaking down the science and everything else. But let me go to a place where I work. Now, when the pandemic hit, I was in a position that I knew people who worked at the CDC down here in Georgia now. And this is the main CDC and stuff like that now. I know toxicologists, biologists, chemists, many doctors, physicians, you name it, I know them all, and I talk to them. I will never give out their names and stuff like that. But let's say you can go to the stats. I guess when the Senate hearings came up about these treatment options and everything else, 90+% of the people who even worked at the CDC didn't get that shot. So we're just saying that, just say that if you don't trust something, because you can't speed up technology and advance that much when you come to making vaccines and trial and error process and stuff like that. It's just like anything else. New company that's signed where you want to take the GF9 or whatever the case. Anything you take, it's a loading period that your body has to go through to process anything. So how can you speed up that time frame so you can get the side effects, you can get how it affects the body, you can get how you're going to react to it? You can't in that short time frame. And I know, yes, there's a whole lot of stuff that we don't know. I get it from working with the government and stuff like that. You can't mass panic You kept hearing the word herd. What they call it? They call herd something. Always hated that word because that's like a, I don't want to say a slave mentality, but that's a word that I'm not in a herd. You know what I mean? I'm a leader, so I'm not a follower. You can't jive me. You know what I mean? From where I came from, I just was raised like that. If something don't feel right, I don't care what it is. It's somebody who don't feel right. I'm not gonna be involved with them. I'm not gonna take something if I don't feel right about it. And I done talked to my wife. My wife, hey, you want to take it? That's up to you. But I'm not doing anything, and I don't know the facts about it. Especially if you had to sign, I think, liability waivers. So if something happened to you, and I ain't against any vaccine or shots or none of that stuff like that. But if you can't give me the facts or give me the side effects or the list or the ingredients of what's in it so I can do my own research, you can't just tell me because I don't know what it is. You know, let's say in the military, you get your shots before you get deployed and stuff like that. You got a list of everything that was in that shot and the side effects, and they go through the protocol and all this other stuff. You know that. With this stuff right here, you didn't get no kind of information, no feedback. Hey, no, hey, if you get this, and nothing to help you say if you got the shot, if you didn't get it and got the virus. Whatever the case, you get no medicine, so why do I need something that ain't gonna stop or treat or prevent the spread or anything? It just don't make, for me, it's not common sense. That's like even cough drops. Say you catch a cold, you know what cough drops gonna do for you. You know what cold medicine is gonna do for you. It's gonna help you in some kind of form. Now, they're saying this treatment options or whatever case, they say it might help your symptoms. How do you know if you don't know what kind of symptoms you're gonna get? Just think about that now. How can you tell me it's gonna prevent some symptoms and you don't know how anything is gonna affect my body? Like, as a nutritionist, let me tell you now, my job is to find out how your body works. You know, it's gonna be anything, any coach or anything out there. That's pretty much the job, to see how your metabolism works, how your body break down foods, how fast your body recovers. All this stuff goes in effect in what we do. We analyze your body and see how it responds. If you're not sleeping right, that's a whole different other level how your body responds and able to fight off viruses, recover, metabolism. All this stuff goes in effect a lot. Like I keep telling people, off of sleep, water, and exercise. You got to be physical. So just think about it now. You took something that's, you don't know how it's going to affect your body. It's going to break down your immune system, and it will, and you're going to have some kind of reaction, period. It don't matter if it's for one day or something. And a lot of people did pass. I don't ever know if y'all know that. You can go research, look up the stats on the cdc.gov website, and it's a small percentage, and they don't got to show all of it on there, but people did die from taking it and claim to die from getting it. So who knows? And they claim underlying diseases and disorders and stuff like that. But I done had hundreds of people, and I got videos recorded from when it first hit that I just never displayed or put out there. Just because if you said the wrong thing, you're liable to get terminated, or you liable to get, like I say, censored, blocked, all that stuff like that. Your content, say if you put it on YouTube or whatever the case, gonna get erased. They're not gonna push it. Then you can't say the words, and I still ain't gonna say, pretty much the words and stuff like that, just so I can get some kind of information and just have a healthy debate about it. Like I said, I'm not against anything that's proven to work, but you got to show me that it's actually doing what it got to say. Like pre-workout, protein, whatever the case, you got the claims on it. It has to do its job, or it's not what you claiming it's trying to be. For me, man, like I say, I'm about keeping people healthy, safe. I hear it all the time on commercials and stuff like that. Protect yourself, protect your family. How? That's my only. How are you helping them off of something that doesn't do anything it claims? And it just ticks me off a little bit. And I just don't understand it. But I get why most people do it, because they do feel. And I talked to my mom. I even had somebody, I think, from the CDC. She probably don't remember. Talk to her and say, don't do it. And this is an employee, one of the people who actually was doing the vaccine. So I'm just telling you, if I'm getting it from, even though myself, I already made my own educated decision, I'm going to stand by it regardless. I've been tested over 100 times and I've been blessed so far. So who knows? I think everybody on earth gonna either have a part of it or a strand or whatever the case may be, and their body gonna either fight it off or they ain't gonna have no symptoms. That's why you keep hearing about asymptomatic people. I've rarely been sick in my life, period. So I can count on one hand probably the amount of times that I've been sick, and that's because we're always physical. My family, we exercise, we either sports athletes, and we military. We do something that's physically active all our life pretty much. So our immune system is pretty strong and it's also blessed on genetics. So we're not really getting sick, but we like, and I think my cousin, or one of my little cousins, a family member, just posted something on Facebook the other day that sometimes you've been called too nice. And I've been called that coming up. Cause we'll give you the shirt on our back if we had to. You know, we're not gonna lie to you. We ain't gonna shoot you to breeze. And as a Leo, y'all already know we loyal. And, you know, younger Leo, I think at some points you can be stubborn, but we're honest. So, you know, and I've been accused of, you know, especially when I got to coaching female bodybuilders, stuff like that, being too honest because, you know, women are more emotional than men. Some men are emotional too, but women are more in tune with their emotional side. So sometimes I have to tone back for my ability of being too honest. But I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I would just want to be honest. And if you can't handle that, that's when I've been turned down many clients and told them, hey, we're not going to work today because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you to waste my time. I just want the best for you. But I can't want it more than what you want.